Hi everybody! So for all my fellow VR enthusiasts, I'm sure I'm not the only one of us who has gotten motion sickness while playing a particularly intense video game or simulation, and I just wanted to take some time to just do a really quick video about some of my favorite tips for getting over VR motion sickness. So my first tip is going to be to use pressure points. There's a certain pressure point on your wrist, just under where your watch sits, that you can hold that will alleviate like nausea symptoms like that. But obviously you can't be holding your wrists the entire time when you're playing a game. So I have these little pressure point wristbands that basically there's a little bump. It looks like a thick button. And what that does is that it's just tight enough. It sits on your wrist and it sits on that pressure point so that it's being consistently held throughout your entire gaming experience. This is the thing that's been the most effective for me. I have just drastically experienced reduction in nausea even just the very first time using this. So this is my favorite. So the second thing I'm going to suggest is having a fan in the room with you. Not necessarily just a ceiling fan, but if you have like a rotating fan or a portable fan, something that you can put in your space, preferably in front of you, that's going to help you reduce nausea as well. That one was also very, very effective when I tried it. And just having that nice cold air just feels great when you're playing, especially when it's like kind of hot and sweaty and you're moving around a lot. That's a big help. It also helps you kind of like realize where you are in relation to your room and in relation to your surroundings. So if you feel a little bit of a breeze coming towards your left side, you're like, okay, that's where the door is or whatever. Oh, so my third tip is going to be if you start to feel nauseous, immediately stop playing. Don't try to push through it. Don't try to say, oh, maybe if I'm in here for 5 more minutes, it'll go away. Like, that's not going to help you at all. Trust me, you will only feel more nauseous. This was true for me the first time I played VR chat in VR. And I was like getting a little bit nauseous, and then I was like, oh, I am gonna try to push through it. This isn't so bad. And then I went to a McDonald's and I sat on a ride in virtual reality, and then I just got so sick, like in real life. I was like, nope, can't do this. So if you feel nauseous, get off. Take a little break. You're fine. My next tip is going to be to slowly increase the amount of time you play. So if you find that with certain games you start to get nauseous after 10 or 15 minutes, I would stop at that point, and then the next time you get on, maybe play for a little bit longer. And my last tip is to eat or drink something that settles your stomach. I recommend peppermint or ginger. So take care, you guys.